Welcome to Halflington. Picturesque, eh? You must be here to audition for the protagonist role.
Oui.
Very well. We'll see if you're up for it. Why don't you take a look around? I do love a tavern, don't you? So cozy. Let's see if you know your way around the basics. Not to get too technical, but can you point out a table? I'll let you know if you're off track. Oh, that's a relief. You wouldn't believe how many main characters I lose on that one. This next one will be a bit trickier. Can you point out a patron? That's what I call customers. I just like... Correct! Though in the future, you might refrain from poking strangers. Some find it rude. That's objects and people handled. Shall we see if you can tell the difference between the rooms? Can you locate the storeroom? Very good. The storeroom is also a great place to hide from annoying customers. Oh dear, is that an adventurer headed this way? Always a handful, heroes. Why don't you see what he wants? After all, interacting with odd characters is part of the job. Just click on the fellow with the book above his head. As you move to intercept the adventurer, he sweeps his sword from its sheath and slams it into the bar top, rattling the tankards and startling the other patrons. He strikes a valiant pose. Fear not, simple townsfolk. The hero has arrived. He frowns, giving his breastplate a polish with a bar towel. Not much of a greeting. In stories, people usually welcome heroes with more grateful bowing. Never mind, I don't have time to educate the help. I have an epic journey to begin, and those usually start with slaying beasties on behalf of some random nobody. He stares expectantly at you. It's awkward. Hello, that would be you. Do you have a quest for me or not? You? Impossible. You're a tavern keeper. You don't even have a sword. Watch this. He yanks his blade out of the bar and takes a few swings. Hi-ya! Have at thee! He chops a tankard in half, breathing heavily. You see? This is real main character stuff I'm showing you. And what have you got? An apron? That's all wrong. What kind of story would the bards write about you? The tavern? I don't get it. What would the focus even be? Drinks, food and entertainment? Designing your own decor? Chatting with customers about their lives? His voice softens and he looks down at his sword, seeming lost. But what about me? If I'm not the centre of attention, what am I supposed to do? I was all prepared for grim one-liners and fighting dragons. Really? I don't have to do any fighting or dungeon crawling? The whole world isn't hinging on my valiant deeds? I could just hang out? He takes his hand off his sword and heaves a heavy sigh. He seems relieved. That sounds nice, actually. The whole destined hero thing was weighing on me, if I'm honest. If you need me, I'll be trying out a cosy chair by the fire. You hand him a tankard, and he wanders off to admire the decor, sword sheathed. You managed to defuse the situation? Impressive. I thought for sure that would be a disaster. Let's move on. Now, I'd like to see how you handle opening a tavern yourself. Click on the prompt to the right when you're ready. Welcome to the swamp. Sorry, I blew the location budget on that Halflington tavern. I hope you like mud. First things first, it's time to teach you how to teach yourself. Hovering your cursor over things like checklists can bring up helpful tooltips. Why don't you try it? Phenomenal work! You mastered tooltips, and thus the secret to mastering the whole game. Onwards! The tap room is ready, but you're missing a vital piece, the tap. You'll need one to serve drinks. Build one wherever you like. It's that easy. Ready to hire your first staffer?
Ta. Ka. 타.
Really? Based on those qualifications? Are they a friend of yours? Never mind. It's time to buy drinks. The traveling merchant will be here momentarily. Click on him when he arrives. Excited to tap that barrel? Select the tap you installed to assign your new beverage to it. That does it for basic necessities. I think you're ready to open for business. Unlock those doors. It's smooth sailing from here. Wait for a patron, and your staffer will do the work.
해곡. 자.
해계오. 와. 깨오.
자.
까와. 까.
Dead simple, see? Now, let me show you how to make your tavern more cozy. Decorating your tavern truly makes it your own. Take this table, for example. It's an empty canvas, ready to transform. You might decorate it with something simple, perhaps place a centerpiece. But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element according to your mood. Ooh, feeling romantic? And you needn't stop at simply decorating. You can design anything you can imagine, piece by piece. Go wild! For now, let's try something simple. Select a piece from the design mode and combine it with the table. You'll have hundreds of options as a tavern keeper, but let's start with 3. That's an interesting choice. Well, there's no accounting for taste. That's enough decorating for now. You know, I think I've found my protagonist. The role is yours if you want it. Go on, run the tavern as you like for a few days. Perhaps you can earn your first tavern star.
Kikoolo.
Ka.
Joket. 좀. 기억하기? 다가고.
하웨오. 대. 자.
기억하고도.
자.
You hear a dry, rhythmic clatter approaching the front door of the tavern. Could it be a peddler selling kindling or a shaman's rattlestick? But when the door opens, it's a skeleton standing on the stoop. It shambles in. Its skull swivels, fixing you with a baleful, undead stare. The skeleton's jaw creaks open slowly, the ghastly voice of death spilling forth. Cheers, mate. Dreadful chilly out. You open? Many thanks, many thanks. The name's Cuthbert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Those skulls seem already to grin by default. Somehow the skeleton seems to smile. One off the tap, if you please. I don't drink much, but I enjoy holding the mug and sloshing it around. Find the ritual of it soothing, I suppose. Lifts the spirits, and I could use a bit of that. Oh, just having a bit of a mid-death crisis, maybe. Stuck in a rut. You serve the drink. Cuthbert clasps it, tapping his bony fingers against the pewter mug. Truth is, my heart's not in the job anymore. Been starting to wonder, did I become a dungeon henchman because it was what I wanted, or because it was expected of me? I could be missing out on a job I really love. I want a job where I can chat with people. Something like what you do. Cuthbert sighs, the mournful sound coming from deep in his open ribcage in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. He brings the mug up to his skull and taps the rim against his teeth. In the dungeon, it's always about blocking doors and doing spooky dances. Hardly anyone stops to talk before they knock my skull off with a big hammer. Skeletons give everybody the willies. Whenever I'm out and about on errands, people run the other way, even shopkeeps. Makes doing the groceries right difficult. Cuthbert waves his finger bones in a vaguely dismissive gesture. Who would hire an employee that makes their customers squeamish? You've talked me into it. I'm headed down to that dungeon right now and turning in me rusty old sword and shield. The afterlife is too short to waste. Cuthbert slaps a palm against the counter. It makes a sound like a bowl of rocks being thrown at a wall. You're a good sort. You know what? Next time you see me, I'll have an application for you, boss. He gives a jerky nod and saunters away, whistling liplessly to himself through some mechanism you don't understand.
왜?
해고 좋아. 위. 대.
깨워.
자.
다운.
대.
Bullseye! I bet that nice skeleton is looking for a new job by now. You should check the new applicants. Maybe he'd like to work here. As a skeleton, some patrons might find Cuthbert a little frightening. Also, he hardly sleeps. But no one's perfect. In fact, when he was alive, he... Oh, never mind. Let's save that story for the full game. Carry on.
해요.
대.
기.
기 타고 가.
Seems we're in for a rainy night.
와, 지와오웨가. 어. 뭐야?
A 1-star rating already? You're a natural. Click on the message on the right to claim it. Fun. Makes you want another one, doesn't it?
거기 와.
위카하죠.
위하. 내가 기하.
자, 기,
까와.
깨우고, 치고,
해.
자, 기, 개와고, 거오게, 이거, 깨우고. 기고, 왜, 자,
조가오 고와 거쳐호 개옥체외 가
해고와 생
해
기고 해와
가
자
가
개 기와고 조기고 개오고 자 조가오 개개오
히 게
위카고 지하고 지 기하고
좋아요 히
기 조개들
자
다가고 내가고 위기호도
제우 우와 기가오
Kêu siêu eo.
아.
Thổ quê.
이유.
I presume you're the employer of this establishment? I represent a service that matches employers with desperate job seekers they can exploit. The tiny woman peers. Wonderful. I'll just leave some resumes with you here. She slips a sheaf of papers from her bag and passes them to you, tapping the top page with a dainty finger.
채. 차고
자,
제외고 코고 초가위 위 해고
자,
고 기와고 조 제워고 해고와 해고와 고고 조고
고.
기와고
하와고 조.
아
위. 가코. 자,
개와고
네네.
개와 해고와
자,
제워고 해고 좋아하고
오.
아 해외고 제고 하오
가. 티.
예
A shame we can't keep on playing forever, but this is just a demo. How should we end things? I'll leave it up to you. Here, a nice shiny button.
개워고 하위가가
Press it to end things with a bang, or let the timer run out and leave your tavern to putter along after you go.
개워고 하위가가
It certainly is a tempting button, no? The suspense is simply dreadful.
위.
예
토로즈게호.
개워고
토고리베헤도.
You're showing incredible restraint. I bet that clicking finger is simply itching.
토로즈게호.
위가고 고고
와하게키. 토고리베헤도. 가카고와 초가자.
Couldn't resist, I see that for you, the joy of creation has a darker twin, the thrill of destruction. I'll keep that in mind when you join me for the full story. Thanks for playing the Tavern Keeper demo. I've had ever so much fun.